Beyoncé has just kickstarted the tour of her 7th studio album Renaissance in Stockholm, Sweden at the Friends Arena. The tour was a 3-hour show with compilation of a total of 35 songs that made up the set list, and it was done for 2 days. But guess what? You also had the nerve to come for the Queen. I do have a lot to say. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Success. These are Carter, but if this is my first time on your screen, please don't make it your last. Subscribe, because over here we have fun and all. So, why not? So today we're talking about Beyoncé. We're talking about Renaissance. What are the odds? What are the odds that the ultimate Beyoncé star was going to be talking about the Beyoncé concert? Is it not a given? So, I've been watching the tour from clips and snippets and YouTube videos all over the internet. And this is because, if you don't know, I'm Nigerian and Beyoncé is just not going to give us a tour. She said world tour, but she said, we are going to be scrapping Africa from that list. I'm not mad because of the madness that's going on here, but what I'm trying to say is that I got caught up on the internet where I was seeing different clips. I made sure to watch everything, checking out the checklist and looking for everything. So it was just I was there, to be honest. It was I was there. So let's talk about Beyoncé at the Renaissance store in Sweden without further ado. So first of all, like I said before, she performed a total of 35 songs, and she was not having any opening acts. She was like, opening acts? I don't know her, because she said, I'm going to open the show and I'm going to close the show myself, and she did amazingly well. And what song did she use to open the show? Dangerously in Love. Now, if you know me, the ultimate Beyoncé stan, the ultimate beehive, the buzz of the nation, you know how much I love this Dangerously in Love song. I have always loved it. But there were speculations of what she was going to use to open the tour. Some said she was going to use her regular schmegler, which is not really regular schmegler. Crazy in Love, the 1, 2, 3 go before you start prancing into the walk. Some said she was going to start with, the starting of the album, which was I'm That Girl. But, in the back of my mind, I was like, the Queen is not going to give us that. She wants to give us an experience. And it's been long overdue now. We, the fans, have been asking, we've been saying, you need to do a Dangerously in Love, comeback. And guess what? She did that. Not just that, she, sang flaws and all, something she hasn't performed in a while. It was just really nostalgic to me as a OG Beyoncé stan. I was pleased. My ears were pleased to hear that. So I think it was amazing that she made this show, to celebrate queerness and all of that. And she did not want any distraction. Nobody was going to get in her way of her doing that. And she did exactly that. We can say that Beyoncé, the Queen Bee, did exactly what needed to be done. Now, in the same vein of celebrating, what it is to be like queer, ballroom, and all of that, we could definitely see that in the choice of her set and most especially her dancers. Now, it would not be a ballroom-inspired album without using, people from that thing, the ballroom thing, and seeing the faces of people like Honey, Balenciaga, and even Jonte. Jonte is the one that I had followed for a while now, obsessed with his work. There was even a time Beyoncé said, if she was a boy, she would like to be Jonte. So Jonte is someone I had known and I have kept tabs on for a while now. So it was so much fun to see him on that tour with her. Even people like Darius Hickman. Now, if you don't know, Darius is not from TikTok. It's not your regular TikToker. He's actually a professional dancer that initially was on So You Think You Can Dance. And that's where I was first introduced to him, when he did this beautiful number in this white gown, and he was stunning. I thought he was winning that season, but America has a problem. Very that. So I was really happy to see her choice of dancers and all of that. Now, with the controversy surrounding Ashley and her not being dance captain anymore, I just don't know. She hasn't removed that from her bio that she's no longer working as a dance captain. I don't know. Maybe I really don't know. We'll have to see when Beyoncé is in the States to maybe finally determine whether she has been stripped out of that position or not. But for now, we're okay with the choices of dancers. They're doing an amazing job. They're literally dancing as if their rent is due, like baby. I was like, she really auditioned these dancers because they are doing what needed to be done. So I was really excited to see, dancers like that, and the plus size girl, the representation of that, amazing. She is the body, honey. She's doing what needs to be done. I could never. And it's just really fun to see the representation and everything, everybody really giving it their all. Now, I've heard some people say, she isn't delivering in terms of like energy, blah 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 blah. Chelsea, come on now. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? She usually just had foot surgery. Baby, even your heels with no foot surgery could never do what she's doing. So, Pipe Down is only opening that, and you could see that as day 2, you all know that she performed this for 2 days, right? On day 2, she was much more energized. She was giving us the performance. She was giving us the dance break. Now, if you want to talk about energy, if you really want to talk about energy, and if you really want to go there, let's talk about the energy of, the viewers in Sweden. What is going on over there? Baby, she chose to come to your country, and you guys are sitting, you guys are not thinking word for what he did. Yada 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 yada. It's not really adding up. Like, if you want to talk about energy, let's talk about that. Let's have a conversation about your lackadaisical attitude. You guys don't deserve the queen. She should go back to London and the States, and maybe they will tell you what it feels like to be in the presence of the queen, because there were videos, there were evidences. You guys were sitting down. Chelsea, go for why you seated? Why you seated when you're not heated? Oh. Okay, that was worth. So yeah, if we want to talk about energy, let's talk about that, because 2 and 2 is just not giving. It's really not. Another thing I would want to talk about is the dance breaks, because we know that Beyonce's tours are famous for her dance breaks, and trust me, this year did not disappoint. One of my favorite dance break would be, I think it was I'm that girl when she was like cut. I was like another one when she was like dill, and she was like, she went to that sleeping pose. Your fade is not doing it like mother. Another dance break that I'm really in love with is dun 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 dun. America. Let me say, I have found a newfound respect, a newfound listening time for America Has a Problem. I can't even lie, because of that song has been, non-stop. I've been listening to that song because of literally that dance break. It's just, and let's talk about when she did the leg work in energy. Now, if you are from Africa, you know what the leg work is, and she was really killing this. She was like, energy, I love that, baby, Energy, what? What are you talking about? She was killing that. Let's even move on to Cozy. When she was, girl, your face and neck would have snapped. So let's not pretend that she is not giving us the energy, the performance. Because guess what? Boom, boom, she's giving us all of that, mama. So, Oreo, baby, why are you saying that she's not giving? Your brain is the one that is not giving. Let's be for real. Let's be for real now. And baby, when I say a tour, I mean Beyonce's tours are one of those tours that when she says you should pay a certain amount, she really don't argue with the queen. You just go ahead and make your payment, make the deposit. It don't matter if you're homeless after that, because you know when you get to the tour, she's going to give you your money's worth. Who is doing it like this these days? She's going to give you your money's worth and more. Because that tour initially said budget. Initially said limitless budget. Because, I mean, if she's doing that in Sweden, I don't know what she'll be doing in like London or like the United States, to be quite honest. Because it's giving this. It's giving she carried. I mean, did you see that horse? Did you see the army tank thingy? Baby, that's why I literally don't understand when people say like Beyonce is like an overrated artist, because I just like, I don't get it. I don't get it. And quite frankly, you need to recheck your VAT before you come for the queen. You need to check your lipstick before you come and talk to the queen, because you're wearing it. Check yourself before you wreck yourself, because I don't understand. I love Beyonce and I love seeing her on tour. You know, she even, coming to Nigeria or like Africa, but trust and believe I will be on that internet going through my set list and listening to the songs word for word, looking at the transitions, because I think that's why I even detail. Even on YouTube here, there are like people that recorded the entire thing I've been watching. So it's just like I'm living vicariously through you guys. So it's a bit disappointing when I am watching the tour from my bed and I'm boom boom crying with Beyonce and I'm yada 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 with the queen, and you're literally there in the presence of the queen and you're sitting down. No. It's a no for me. It's a chop. I'm sorry. It's a chop. I think I said it wrong, to be honest. I'm just like ranting and rambling because I'm just so passionate about this. She said tour. She said I'm gonna sing live to you. The mic was definitely on. And if you say otherwise, you need to, go to a neurosurgeon and have your brain checked out, because it's giving mentally unstable. It's giving, squy for your head, so the mic was definitely on. She was given the churro one needed to be gay. So I'm just really excited, and I just initially wanted to come on here. I did like a review. It's not really a reaction, because like I just can't keep this to myself. You're Beehive members. You're all members of the Beehive. Drop it down below your favorite like portion of the tour, because I know like there were so many. I mean, did you look at that bounce month, that breathiana mom's stuff? There's just so many moments. So please do tell me what was your favorite moment from the tour, because I'd love to hear it, because like, I mean, alright guys, we have come to the end of today's video. In today's video, I did a reaction of the just concluded Renaissance tour in Stockholm, Sweden. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a big fat thumbs up. I'm sure I'll be reviewing her tours city to city, so you might want to, keep checking back on this channel, because we Beehives got to stick together. Until next time, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Au revoir. Yada, yada, yada. Bye, guys.